we're starting to look towards the NFL and college football season. And I just developed a new website. Okay, and hopefully Google Ads will allow me to monetize this channel. But for now, I just wanted to point it out to y'all. And here's the purpose of it. It's called All Sports Weather Tracker. Okay, live game day weather for football, racing, golf, soccer, and more. And let me read it here. Welcome to All Sports Weather Tracker, your real-time weather resource for the top sports events across the nation. Whether you're planning today at your favorite team's game or a weekend of gambling and need to know where your best under wagers might be, we've got you covered with live conditions and reliable 5-day forecasts. Stay ahead of changing weather at some of the lesser publicized matchups. All forecasts are powered by Weather API and updated regularly for accuracy. Bookmark the site and check back anytime you're planning your next win bet. Here's where you can find it on the internet. Let's go over here and get the address. Okay. And it's https double dot / all dash sports dash weather dash tracker dot netlify.app. And hopefully we'll be able to make this into an app someday, but I'm not quite there yet financially. So anyway, here's the purpose of it. Let's get a better view of it. And as you scroll down on the site, it gives you home, about, contact, privacy, blah, 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 the description there. And then you've got college football, pro football, harness racing, thoroughbred racing, Major League Baseball, pro soccer, and PGA golf. The reason I don't have some other things in, like hockey, well, hockey's played indoors, except for a couple times a year. I don't have NASCAR racing because, honestly, NASCAR doesn't run in the rain, doesn't run in bad weather. What we're looking for here is an edge for you. Let's go here to North Carolina. Here's 3 different locations where weather is active right now. Let's say this is 10 a.m. on the East Coast, Saturday morning. Okay. And these games, they've been bet on all week long at, let's say, a over-under of 50 points or 60 points. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of money on the table at that level. And all of a sudden, Saturday morning run comes along and a freak storm hits. Okay. And it's going to be with it for a few hours, the extent of the game. Well, obviously, if it's really windy or if it's heavy intensity rain like at Duke right now, your ability to score is reduced. It's just the way it is, okay? Same with NC State there. Heavy, intense rain. Winds only 5 miles an hour. That's okay, but what we're saying is that now the books and Vegas odds makers and all the casinos that are taking action and sports, they've already got a bunch of money bet as if it's going to be a 60-point game, okay? And now it's obviously not going to be a 60-point game. So they aren't going to drop their, let's say it's going to be a 24-point game total. They're going to drop the price all the way down to 24 right now because they have so much money in the bank at 60 that they know is their money, that they're going to drop it out incrementally, just up till game time. So this gets you, look, if you're a fan of Ohio State, you're going to know what the weather's like in Columbus. If you're a fan of Michigan, you're going to know what the weather's like in Ann Arbor, okay? But right here, you know, did you really know as a fan of Ohio State that there's heavy, intense rain at Duke. Not really, probably. Or NC State. You're watching your team. But you can come to the site and find heavy, intense rain at Wake Forest with 8-mile-an-hour winds. And let's see where else we got here right now. Moderate rain at Iowa State. You probably knew that one. Texas Tech, a few clouds, but 18-mile-an-hour winds. 18-mile-an-hour winds aren't earth-shattering. This will key if it goes over 15. And it'll key if there's any real weather, okay? But let's say you wake up someday and there's an ice storm. Like a light rain in Washington, that's not going to be much of anything. But right now you can go through Oklahoma, 17-mile-an-hour winds. That's getting a little windy for passing. So there's all those teams, all those stadiums that you could scroll through in a matter of seconds, actually, and see what the situation is and find a good place to steal some money. Pro football. And now remember, some of these aren't really that dramatic because Buffalo, 80 degrees. There you go. Nice day in Buffalo. That's where I'm from. Some of these are domes. Okay, so be aware of what you're petting. And I think I've marked the domes that I could find in college. And there's your pro stadiums. Okay. I trained harness horses for a living for a while. So here's the major tracks. Same with thoroughbred tracks. I don't like betting off weather tracks. So if somebody's having bad weather, moderate rain, Hastings Racecourse in Canada, I ain't betting there. Look at all the tracks you get to bet at where the weather's fine and conducive to horses having their best time. Same with harness here. Let's see, we got anybody here? No. All the weather's pretty good. So, pro soccer. Soccer's so popular, I had to put it in there. Major League Baseball. Generally, if the weather's bad, they aren't playing. But PGA golf, same thing. But I had to make them available. So anyways, I hope you like the site. Remember, it's... Oh, we got up here and do this again. https://all-sports-weather-tracker.netlify.app. Okay? Hope you enjoy it. Have a great season.